Hello everyone, this is Orlando from A Collector's Dream, and today I'm going to do 2 video responses for 2 great guys. First, I'm going to start off with Peter B. Let me just get it. Peter B. And Peter B has 150 subs, and he wants you to share cards from your birth year. He said either you could share the set, a few cards, 1 card, or whatever. Just show cards from your birth year. So if you haven't been to Peter B's channel, he's a great collector. He collects a lot of pre-war stuff and, a little bit of everything, mostly pre-war, non-sports. Just check out his channel. I'll leave a link below, but great guy, comments on all my videos. I comment on his videos and kind of got to know him that way. Great guy. So here's Peter B, cards from my birth year. And these are 2 cards that I'm going to share with you that are special to me. This is my birth year, 1956. And this is the Camilo Pascual. And the other one I'm going to share is the Pedro Ramos, and I've shared these before. But these specific cards have meaning to me because when I was building the 56 set, I never did finish building the set. Decided to break it up and get some other stuff that I needed. And, I showed it to my dad. My dad looked at these 2 cards and he liked them, and I put them in I gave them to him, and I put them like this in a big fat screw down. And they sat on his desk, and he used these as his paper holder, paperweight, I guess what you call it. So it was like his paperweight. And he used that for many years as his paperweight on his stuff. And he was a banker in the banking industry, so he had that on his desk. And then when he passed away, right before I started my channel, one of the reasons I started my channel, but after he passed away, I went through his stuff and found these in the screw down. And then now they're back in my possession, but these 2 are special to me for that reason. They were mine, they were my dad's, and now they're mine again. So that's a card from my birth year. Thanks, Peter B. That's a good idea to share that stuff. So moving on to the next video response. And this is for a good friend of mine that have met, spent some time together, Hugo Signs of the Pastime. Hugo's got one of the best channels around. He lives here, in Central Florida. So I do get a chance to see him, and I'm hoping I could see him on this Saturday. I haven't contacted him, but here it is, Hugo. I'm going to be at the Orlando card show in Apopka, the Apopka card show, on Saturday, this coming Saturday. So if you're around, let me know. I'll reach out to you anyway. But he's got 230 subs. He's just an awesome guy. Just check out his videos. I think you'll enjoy him. I mean, he does a lot of stuff outdoors, goes outside, shows you locations, shows you where some of the cards were actually shot, the pictures and stuff like that, all the spring training. There's so many spring training sites and so much history in Central Florida. It's just incredible. And also in South Florida, there's some history also, but he does an awesome time and showing it in an awesome way. So thanks a lot, Hugo. So Hugo wanted us to show the favorite pickups of the year. He says, one last time, is this your last chance to share your favorite pickups? I've shown them before, but what I'm going to do this round is not, he said pick up or pickups, you know, and I'm going to show 3 pickups in 3 different ways that I got my pickups. And the first one is this 4647 Caramelo Deportivo Mini Minoso second year card. And the reason I want to show this as one of my favorite pickups is because I got this in a trade from one of my great hobby friends, Victor. Doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he's one of the top Cuban collectors, and I was able to do a trade. So this was a card that was owned by Victor and now was in his collection. Now it's in my collection. So that's why I value this as one of my top, this is my top trade pickup. The top trade pickup in my collection for this year, the 1946-47 Caramelo Deportivo. It's a very, very tough card to find. It's a second year Cuban issue of Mini Minoso, and you can see the back. It says he's an infielder with Marianao. This is the team that he played for, the city in Cuba. It says jugó con los New York Cubans, that he plays for the New York Cubans. And then it says that o circuito del Caramelo Deportivo fábrica y distribuye. So basically it just says that you can get this card through the Caramelo Deportivo, through the candy. Caramelo Deportivo is a candy. And it's fabricated and distributed by Felices, which is the company that distributed the candy. And it shows even the address of the place. And then the bottom it says an advertising for like a sports house, sports place, for articles of sports, Casa Vasallo. So that's kind of like an ad in the bottom there. So this is the Mini Minoso that I got in a trade with Victor. So this was my favorite trade pickup of the year. So these over here, I want to keep these 2 guys in view because the main thing is the guys. I've shown the cards before. We'll show the VRs. So that's what we want to see. So that's my favorite first. And then my favorite and my biggest pickup at the National, and the National was just really my best time of the year. And, you know, I think everybody will say that I got to meet so many people that was really dying to meet. I wish I would have spent more time with every one of them, but it was the best few days of the year, getting to meet everybody. And I'm not going to start saying all the names, but again, my big pickup happened to be with Victor, because it was another Cuban card, and it was with one of the big Cuban dealers there, Ryan Christensen, I think it was. I don't remember his exact name, but this is the card that I got. It was the 1945-46 Caramelo Deportivo, the Martin Digo. It's Dihigo, but you pronounce it in Cuban, Martin Digo. You don't pronounce the H. So this is the 45-46, another Cuban issue. And this is one of the best, or no, the best Cuban player ever to play the game, Martin Digo. And I got this at the National, and I was with a few other YouTubers there. And it was just awesome. I was able to get a pretty good deal because he knew the dealer, and you know, a few of us bought cards from him. I know Mangini bought a card from him, and a few other guys did. But that's the back of it. So it's a 1 because it has you know, these were stuck in albums for the most part. This one looks great. You could read it and stuff. And also says Martin Diego, pitcher and infielder, because he was, like I've said before, he was the Otani of Cuba. He was a pitcher and he was an infielder. And he says that he played for the Havana team. And I talked about him in the past. So Martin Diego, he was the Babe Ruth and the Otani of Cuba. He was a pitcher, and it was an incredible pitcher and a tremendous hitter. And many considered him one of the best Negro leaguers, along with the Josh Gibsons and the Satchel Pages. And my big pickup of the year, Hugo, was so I got this through trade. I got this through at the National, and this next one I got it at an auction house, because it's so rare that, something I've been looking for a long time. It's one of my Grail cards now, and I'll probably never sell this card. One of my goals was to have 2 King Kelly cards, and I picked this one up. And this one is the portrait version with the Chicago shirt, uniform. It's an actual photo of King Kelly, and it says the $10,000 Kelly. And I've said the stories about Kelly before, but this guy, like Otani, getting $70 million a year, this guy was getting $10,000 back in 1886, which was the highest paid player with the biggest bonus and stuff like that. So this is the big guy back, as far as the person that made the most money back in the 1800s. That's why he was called King Kelly. His name was Mike Kelly. It was King Kelly. So I always wanted to get a card of King Kelly, and this was a beautiful example of it. Try to give you guys a good look at it. $10,000 Kelly. It's a good one. Old Judge. And these came in the Goodwin and Old Judge cigarette packs. And this is the version with the bare head, no cap, and the Chicago on shirt. So PSA has graded, I think, about 5 of these. So it's a very rare card that I've been looking for many, many years, and I was able to find that. Mostly graded a 1 because it has the back damage. But these cards have blank backs. So just because it was stuck on an album, that's why it's so clear and the picture's so good, and for a 1 it looks a lot nicer. So this is the kind of cards that I'm looking for. I was able to find this at an auction house, and I just went for it. Beautiful example of the 1887 and 172 Old Judge King Kelly. That was my big pickup for the year. So that's about it, guys. Wanted to share some of the pickups for the year one more time. And for Hugo, Signs of the Pastime, I'll put the link below. Please like and subscribe his channel. He's awesome. And Peter B. Peter B is a great guy, and he's got an incredible collection. And it's mostly ungraded stuff, but it's 1800 stuff, just like I showed with the King Kelly. You want to see some of that, go see Peter B. So thanks everyone for watching. This is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. Have an awesome, awesome day, and I'll catch you on the next one.